microphone, desktop audio, game audio. Alright. She was more comfy earlier. She was like that, except she was like this, with everything, with her paws and her chin just like over the pump, trying to fake sleep.
Yeah, she loves to fake sleep.
Okay, here we go. I think we're good now. Though I think my Stream Deck's too mobile. Every time I touch it, it moves. It's kind of hard to hit the buttons, but it's okay. We're good. Now, Vampyr. Where were we? Doing side quests to gain some levels, if I remember correctly. We'll have to see if we can find ourselves a little more. I don't know. Is it behaving itself? Game's loading. Worried more about Twitch behaving itself. Let's see if that's gonna behave itself. Well, let's see here. Okay. So we're level 9. And there it is. Let's see now, we're level 9. Wrong target. Let's do this one. Let's do wrong target. We still have Ret in the hospital, but let's do wrong target. Because Ret in the hospital is the one that takes us down into the sewers. And I don't really want to go into the sewers at the moment. So our goal is over here. Are you kidding me? Really? It's in Whitechapel? That's dangerous. Whitechapel's potentially above our heads, difficulty-wise. Oh, let's be careful in Whitechapel. Maybe we can get through here without attracting attention. It is possible. Nope, we need to go through this alley. Because that cry back there is not something we want to play with. If I remember, that's like a level 16 or something like that. So he's a 12. We can deal with that. That's an 18. We can't deal with that.
If you spot one,
this guy and that guy over there. Can't see that one. That's slightly disturbing. But then I can't see that person over there. I can't blink behind him. Though. Oh, that hurt. That 13's gonna hurt. Oh, that's hot. Oh. I need the blood. I need the blood. Give me that. Now, the... Ow! This guy's tough. You don't like leeches? Well, let's make you into leech food. And that'll make me happy. What does stuff and make you leech food then? Bugger. Die. The fact that you just randomly can outdo me just stinks. It is super annoying when they can do that. That was weird. I did not hit that key. Oh well, we're out of blood. I'll pick some up later. So there's 2 more bodies here. There's one. And where's the other one at? How's it going, Wolf? How are you doing this week? Did you have a good week so far? Geared up for a good weekend? Now, stealing the reports telling Pembroke. Okay, so I got 2 guys. Oh. Oh! Gotta get rid of this 15. That's garbage. Wow. Okay, so these guys are way above my pay grade. Way above my pay grade. Got him. Be careful. I'm pretty I've got enough potions, I think. That's gonna be our best bet. It's just to use the blood spear. Because these guys are not resistant to blood, thankfully. Alright, so. Ouch! Oh my goodness. I used all of my potions that I had on me. That was miserable. We survived though. Just started actually. I was playing with my stream deck a little bit earlier. I don't have too much going on with it. But I need to get some feed or something so that it stops moving every 2 seconds. Every time I touch it, it tries to move. But aside from that, just getting back into the game, trying to figure out where we are, and easy ways to not get stuck. So yeah, it's entertaining. Actually, there's something back here. What was that? Oh, a large box of pills. That might be useful. So yeah, it's definitely moving forward. Hopefully there's... I hope there's not too many people here. But apparently there's still a guy in the building. So we'll have to take him out. So yeah, aside from, you know, the normal stuff, we're doing okay. Just getting rolling, and hopefully we'll make some progress this week. I wish I'd started this one at the beginning of October. We'd be done. We'd be almost done by now. But that's okay. I realized this one was going to be kind of popular. I would have done it earlier in the month. So yeah. You doing anything fancy this weekend? So we've got our spy data, which is you can go back to Miss Hallcroft and turn this quest in, which would be good. I don't plan much, unfortunately. It's not unfortunate. It just means you have a nice open weekend to do whatever works for you. You know, whatever you have time for. Every weekend should be a super hyper busy weekend. You know, I mean, like I have things to do tomorrow, but it's nothing that's too significant. Hallcroft. What am I looking for here? Looking for Hallcroft. There's Strickland, Ashbury, Frederick, Osbury. Where's Hallcroft at? There she is. Sitting at her bunk.
Good evening, Miss Hallcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
About the men's tracking.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Hallcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage.
Yes, we're sorted.
Doctor, why are they hunting me down?
Misunderstanding?
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but you don't know what I'm capable of.
If you accept some advice from a petty mortal,
Yes.
I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
It's actually a good choice.
And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time.
Ooh.
Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind.
Why step about? Yes.
I'll leave you, Mistress.
Don't want to deal with that.
Your nocturnal activities.
Yeah, so that takes care of her. Now we need to go make some more potions because we just used a whole ton of them. I think we're gonna have to go take care of our potion supply because doing that quest depleted us pretty hard. Alright, so let's see what we got here. So yeah, it's definitely really. That's all I got. Wait, hold on. I found I can dismantle. I got a bunch of pills. And if we're lucky, the only thing we don't have is the blood. So we're gonna get some blood. So I guess the best place to go would be the what? Oh, the old morgue. We can farm some blood there. As well as a little bit of experience. So I'll take a bit of a look. But yeah. Still trying to figure out a good game to bring in more people. But all the super popular games are the ones that I don't like playing. It's kind of hard to find what you like. And actually, I am listing a little bit. Put that up there. Maybe? No. Hold on. Hold on. Let me pause. Let me fix my camera real quick. I just realized that I'm listing a bit. Give me a second. Just gotta fix the piece of that listing. There we go. That's better. Now we can come in here. The last time we were here, these things tried to kick our butt. Hopefully, with us leveling up a little bit at the end of last stream, we stand a better chance of doing reasonably well. And really the parts what we do need here is the blood from these things, so. That's downstairs. I got some upstairs too. It doesn't look like there's anything on this floor. So, looks like it's just components on this floor. Alright, let's see if there's anything here that's useful. I don't think so. But we'll check. Let's go to the second floor. And see if we can find something useful here. Don't see any items. So just... Oh, back off, back off, back off! We need a little bit of healing. Works for me. I just have to bang these guys out a little bit. No, we're good there. Bang it! Ah, stamina. We definitely need to up our stamina. That's a huge issue that we have. We definitely have to do that, because that's one of our bigger problems. Is that having enough stamina? Anyway. It's okay. Ah, bad. Get off of me. But yeah, so we'll get somewhere. At some point we'll find our audience. We'll find which games work for us. There we go. He's done. Very nice, very nice. See, we got more rich blood. Got some cutane, which is good, because then we can make some more of those potions. And how should we pick up on that from those three guys? Let's see. Inventory, medical bag. What do we got here? There we go. Blood. Where's the blood? That's the rich blood. What, one rich blood was all I got? Well, that's horrible. Anyway, that's just miserable. It's not useful at all. But yeah, it's definitely a thing. And the fact that this game's got level scaling is definitely oh, out. It's definitely a huge predicament. Ah! Flameburger's got me. The camera is like the one thing you're fighting in this game. If you have any other problems in this game, if you have no other problem, your problem will be the camera. Because it doesn't turn fast enough. be really useful. I think I got him down to 1 now, though. And we'll use him to refill our blood pool. Since we can pretty much do that indefinitely. It's just a matter of getting him at the right timing. And just breaking his concentration. Definitely not a fan of certain parts of the combat system in this game. Like the camera. I don't know if I can fix the camera problem. I wonder if I can. No. Well, maybe under gameplay. Hold on. Might be under there. No. See, in a lot of PC games you can fix that, but not this one. So. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Back off, all of you. There you go. That wasn't too bad. Just have to wait for this guy to break down a little bit, and we're good to go. Those 9s were easy. Alright. It's kind of weird, because some of the items that they're carrying, like, why would they be carrying clove of garlic? You know, clove essence. And why would they be carrying, Quintine and other various agents that, according to vampire lore, they would make them sick at the minimum. And, you know,
It's locked.
the best scenarios that might make them a little sick. Worst case scenarios that could kill them. Doesn't make much sense why they would be carrying it. But, you know, it is a video game, so you never really know. I never really understand. But no, let's see. Up we go. So we have 2 6s on this floor. And I will take that. Because they're easy kills. As long as I got stamina. Really? There's one. Oh, come on. One more hit. There we go. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Now, the biggest trick here is having enough free agents to make the potions we need. And at the moment, I'm at 3 and 2. And since we only have no potions, we're gonna need a few more. Upstairs any? Downstairs anybody? No? Alright. Guess we're leaving, I'm back in. That's the one thing about this thing. You can reset the dungeon as many times as you like. Just go outside, come back in, and it's all reset. Good to go. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
Not what I want. There we go.
There we go. Okay. Now I have tiny eyes. Now I might be able to see a little better.
There we go. Do that.
Do that.
And we'll smell our tongue. We'll smell the blood. There we go. Let's see if we can find ourselves some blood. With our slightly cross-eyed self. Go back in. See, now we're just being a little silly. But that's fine. Always a good thing. Now let's see here. So we have vampires. Tomorrow we're playing White Knight Chronicles still. We're still doing that on Saturdays. Oh. It didn't respawn. That's a shame. It must be set to respawn, every day. So in order to respawn that area, I'll have to, go sleep. Oh, that's gonna do is make everything harder. Thankfully, everything has a max level. Yeah, everything's got a max level, so it's not, it can't get that much harder. It can get harder, though. And it can be obnoxious. But, you know, it's a thing. Da 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 da. Now let's see, anything else going on? Now, I think what we can do is check back here. There might be another one back here. Maybe. Maybe not. Don't know for sure. No. Definitely not one there. But here. Looks like that's the end of the road. That's the end of town. So we can't go over there. Might be okay to go to the docks, get some more experience and stuff from that. That's a possibility. So we can try that, because we could really use few more experience points and some files, and this little room here is kind of funky because it doesn't go anywhere except back into the alley. It's kind of odd, but it's okay. Oops. Okay, so this puts us down to the south over by the docks. Good. So down here we might, and pull farming, be able to find ourselves some more victims. There are 2 witch lights over there. So that could be bad. They're both level 10, so it shouldn't be too hard to kill. Nice try. He's out. It's okay, you're level 9, you're good. I can stun you real quick if I get the timing right. And we're good to go. What, that thug didn't have any items on him? How lame. He had a few shillings. That's pretty retarded too. What do we have here? See if we can check these witch lights. He's a 10. He's a 12. Let's go over here. Let's check this area. Oh good, there's another over here. 2 10s.
Stop right now!
Oh! That was painful. I will beat you up for that. I like this code. Never end. Do not try to burn my code. That is my code, and you are not burning it. Alright, glass vial. Aluminum powder. It looks like you need to fight vampires in order to get vampire blood. That's not good. That's actually a bit of a nuisance. To get the healing blood, I'm gonna have to fight vampires. Well, fighting vampires is a pain in the patootie. No. Such a mess. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. Oh. 280 really isn't enough to level up. Great. Yeah, well, I can isolate y'all. Then I can... Let's get us some blood back. Easy peasy. That takes care of him. Now this guy is gonna be an easy one. Cause he's not as tough. His block's good, but he's not as hard. So there's a few more things. And the one thing that they give you is the tools you need to upgrade your weapons. That's the big thing you get from them. You're not getting, like, the blood for the vampires, for your serums or whatever, but you do get what you need to make your weapons better. So there is that. It's one of the things you have to kind of balance as to which way you want to go. Let's see here. All of those side stories are done. Could go back to the docks. We don't really have enough experience to level ourselves up. See, because to level this stuff up, here, endurance. I'm gonna need 300. I don't have 300 yet. That's what we're really gonna need. Is we need the experience in order to level ourselves up. Yeah, I know, that's the rat in the hospital. I guess we'll go over to the docks and see what we can find there. Maybe we can find ourselves some stuff we can handle. Because without the experience, we're not going to get very far. That werewolf's just going to tear us up again. Even if I had full potions, that werewolf's just going to tear us up again. So, that's a problem. But, with any luck, yeah, we can get around those guys. If I go through this gate over here, I can go downstairs, blink across, like so. Then, let's see what's happening on these screens. So, that puts us into the docks. Now, the docks are a relatively interesting place because you've got the docks, you got Southwark, you got the Western docks. So we can't go to the Western docks. I don't think we can go to the Northern docks from here. But we can do the docks and Southwark. And that might give us some opportunities for experience. And maybe, just maybe, we can get ourselves through. Okay, so we can get to this side of the docks. which is good. Now, is there anything over here? I don't know. We can use that barge to jump across to the North Docks. That's good to know. How about this room? New building, new loot. Alright. We can work with this. Anything good here? A couple of shillings. Not really anything there. A watch. That's kind of useful. That's kind of useful. New letter. Hello, Frank. Can't see you. Anything interesting in this one? The wet boot boys are in a bad spot. Okay, so cool. That gives us some more hints on people. Let's see if we can find something else interesting here. So this area is a non-combat area. Oh, this is a non-combat area. I love shillings though.
Must look a fool. Heartens me to know you can't see me, my sweet queen. Perhaps we should have listened to what...
Means that you get to be people.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reid, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Oh.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
Oh, okay. And who is we?
So you're a concerned criminal, is that?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys.
That's actually kind of funny.
Fuck, you must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby.
Yeah.
Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that.
Aww.
But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
I'm not sure.
So, tell me about your gang.
I'm not sure about that.
Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi, I'm the boss, all right? The wet boot boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other
Oh, no.
because of us. Because of me.
Oh, okay. What about this?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Anything good?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient?
Really?
Really?
That's interesting.
You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now.
Oh, really?
She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Okay.
Do you need medical help, sir?
I feel fine, Dr. Reid.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
So, he's our first contact down here. Now, in this area, if we go to our area on the docks, we have a few new people. This guy here needs a fatigue potion. I gotta find him. That'd be good. That's the barman. That was around here somewhere. So if we look at this area of the docks, there is the hideout up there. Let's see what's over here. I think over here isn't anything, but let's just make sure. Nothing over here. That's the gate. It's a gate there. That one's locked from the other side. So that's not too much to figure out where that goes through.
Foolish girl and her pre-principles. She's got no idea who she's dealing with.
That's probably the lady he was talking about. Turn off dirty battery. Alright. Kavanaugh likes Tom.
The sewer dog's fault, they say. Then they
Interesting.
the epidemics.
Good evening, miss.
Everyone's
I
thrown
am
away.
Dr. Reid. May I ask you a few questions?
No.
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you,
At least they actually did the dialogue, right?
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment.
Nope.
Miss Edwina Cox.
Ah,
So what do you want then?
I know Mr. Cox.
Something from me, maybe.
Ooh, she is the merchant.
Can I see what you
I
have?
want to see her
As long as
merchants.
you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Probably more too. Yes, they don't want much for goods and wares. But, you know, you can make some money if you sell your stuff. But she doesn't have anything I need. And at the moment, I really don't need anything. But what I do need is her
Good
information.
evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reid. What do you want?
Well, let's start talking about stuff.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city.
Ooh. I'm not interested at all. You're quite a blunt woman.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I kind of like this lady.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
No, I'll still be
Since
hanging
I
out.
returned from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us.
Yeah,
Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
not for us. But thank you for letting us know.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Like you?
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards. This region only responds to violence and threats.
That sounds about right.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new...
Not really.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Alright, so we got a mission out of the deal.
Ooh, Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
Ooh.
I'll take your word.
Yeah, no kidding.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
It's just... I sense a soft heart. I think you manipulate him. I'm not easily shocked. Let's play the neutral one.
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover if you so wish.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So,
Ah,
you're
nice.
like any other couple, after all, you know?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated.
Ooh. That's... Ooh. It's a little rough.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know, and I
Oh,
don't.
nice.
One of ours was killed by that communist bastard,
Oh.
but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him.
Of course.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory, and this is our law.
I agree with her on this one.
Clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reid, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who
Well,
dies,
yeah.
just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
You know, in this type of scenario, I almost can't
Goodbye, Miss.
blame her for having that type of a policy. Because,
The sewer dogs,
honestly,
then the gangs, the epidemics.
you would have to. I mean, come on, you're in the middle of an epidemic. There is no remission or cure in sight. You have vampires on the loose.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Oh, I have some medicine for that.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
Let's see what else we got.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
Drink.
I drink.
Called it.
I drink in the morning.
I called it.
I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Why do you drink?
I
so
called that one.
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad.
In these times?
I am.
You think? Can't blame him
Do
for
you
that.
work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I'll drink at night.
Yeah. Anything else?
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town?
That's a good question.
Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
I'm not sure I believe him on that.
No reason at all to rejoice, then. Life is hopeless and then we die?
Yeah, pretty much.
Let me tell you a story.
Go on.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb.
Ooh. Nasty.
Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
Of course.
Everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened.
That sucks.
I've drunk so much to forget it. Now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize.
Probably.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and
Oh, come on.
is that it?
Let me tell you.
Yeah, another time maybe.
Another time.
I listened to it already.
I'm not sure I want to hear another sad story. Is there anything
Let's get the
in particular?
right one, not the wrong one.
This part,
The wrong one, mistake.
except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a
No,
thing?
we're good here.
I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
Alright. Why are you cynical?
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
He's not wrong. I have to say, he's not wrong on that one.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted
Sure.
to change. To really
To
change.
live.
To change for good.
To eat, to dream,
The bigger the dream,
have a big
the harder
smoker
the
out
fall.
back. You know, cook all the people who cross
You
you.
were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Doctor.
Interesting.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak.
I kinda like this
too
guy.
guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist.
Yes, please.
I'm
Be
still
fun.
an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
I guess that works.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day.
Maybe.
I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
I doubt it. Usually when somebody's hateful and anarchistic.
Do you
They usually stay
believe
that
in
way.
a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Alright. Nope, I think we got everything now.
Goodbye.
At least for now. Now let's stumble into the bar. And now we're into the terminal.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me, then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah, we can use the
I'm
money.
Jonathan Reid, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Alright, here we go. What we got here? Anything new?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
That's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private
Yeah.
figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
And yet, he manages to keep everything up and
You
keep.
can keep this place open. This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
I like this guy. Tom's okay. Let's see.
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
Let's see.
I like her too. I really do. I know I'm her boss, and I'm much older and all. But I like her for sure.
What is bothering you then?
Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a...
Nice.
I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It hurts to see her like that.
I guess that's the thing.
Goodbye.
Alright, so I think we're done with Mr. Watts for now.
It's locked.
That one's locked. Let's see what else we got here. Anything else upstairs? Yeah, there's some minor stuff. Some more minor stuff. As we dig through his office. You know, I feel as though we can just dig through someone's office. And their safe. Oh, his safe was had lots of money. And a whole 5 shillings. He's rich.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this.
You know, his money's gone. On back into the business. He ain't making no money. Well, there's more money in the guest room than there was in his office. That's funny.
I should have offered a drink to the boy. Being careful or not, he's just
He didn't deserve this.
Oh no, what's the next problem?
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first.
Yeah, no kidding.
By the way, I'm Jonathan. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then.
Yeah, we did make a mess of the place when we were here last.
Sabrina Cavendish, how can I help you?
We did make a little bit of a mess.
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
Yeah, we're familiar. Why not go then? I'm not afraid. That's this way.
So you and your friends all feel in danger? No exceptions?
Tom's the only exception I've come across until now. But he's not like everybody else.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colourful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
When that's your answer and it hasn't happened yet, that's an issue.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
For the time being.
Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
And as long as everybody's behaving themselves.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Alright. Let's do this.
Excuse my curiosity, but
See,
where exactly are
keep
you
the
from?
story going.
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
I don't judge skin color.
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the colour of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, it's one of those things. It's
I was
cool.
just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
That's interesting.
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love
That's
Tom.
not interesting.
Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it neither.
I guess that's fair.
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together. People will talk, won't they?
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
Yeah, it's just he feels it's improper.
Do you require medical assistance, Miss Cavendish?
I'm fine, sir. Just have too much work on and not enough sleep.
Okay, well, I don't have a sleeping potion, so I can't help you there. I had a sleeping potion. I forgot to ask to see if you needed anything.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Do you need any help?
I'm all right, Dr. Reid.
Alright, well,
Goodbye, Mr. Watt.
actually, I am curious. Are they really? So he's mending. They're pretty decent. He's about 55% and she's about 60%. So, yeah, they're pretty okay. Those two are solid. And he's recovering. So, not too shabby. I guess this part of town is actually pretty decent.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Apparently she doesn't like the wet boot boys. Who knows? Unfortunately, the unrest in this part of town is probably less of a problem because of the fact that they have only one gang in the area. They don't got the cops. They don't have, a rival gang, so it's just the one keeping the peace. And because they only have one group of people trying to keep the peace, the community is probably far more stable. Definitely more stable than it would be if they had two rival powers trying to, push their weight around and gain control over the suburb. That would be far more devastating. But it's not too bad. I'm not saying it's the part of town I'd want to live in. Of course, then again, if you're anything but a vampire, I'm not sure you want to live anywhere in this town right now. Now, Tom did say he had, that, oh, it's over there. We can get over there. We know how. We just have to sneak into wherever he's got his booze. Oh, look at these guys. These guys are pretty easy come, easy go. Hey, this looks familiar. This is like where we started. We came through this building towards the beginning of the game.
I'd step back, sir. Sir, step away.
If you say so. Oh, come on. Just have to whack a few people. Because there's him. Get this guy out of the way. Get that little 10 out of the way. Right, and this guy here might have had a pouch. I was gonna pick it up in the confusion. So that's okay. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and open that door. Because we wanna get this area opened up. Can we teleport up? Yeah, we can. Alright, that unlocks this set of doors. Unlocking doors is the big thing to worry about. Because once you unlock doors, you're usually good to go.
Tom has so much alcohol, he could keep this district afloat for quite some time.
Yeah. We'll take his alcohol. Alright, so I can't lower that. Lowering those would be a nice advantage, but apparently we can't. So let's see if there's anything else here we can do. Okay, that unlocks that one. How about over here? See if there's anything good over here. I don't think so. I mean, like I said, we were in this building once before. So we could go play with Tom and take his alcohol back. There's a safe house here. There's a safe house here. This area isn't exactly a safe area.
Look lively! It's on to us!
But there goes that one. He was easy to kill.
You'll pay for that! Look at it! Gone up like kindling!
Yeah, this guy was definitely not on this brochure. He just bombed me. Come on, eat. Give me that blood. Jesus. These bombs on me. That's what's gonna get you. Get your fang to the face. My goodness. That's a horrible way to say hello. It's a horrible way to say hello. Ah, I set myself on fire. Give me some of that and we're good to go. Come on. There you go. That was nice and happy. See, this is the area I really need to be in right now. Because this gives me a lot of experience for not a lot of effort. These guys are all real low level. And I can kill the level 9s. Nice and easy. These guys have no armor. Unlike some of the other areas where the level 9s have like some armor to them, these don't have much armor to them. It makes it really easy to pick them off. And I like that. It makes my life so much easier. So much easier. Let's see here. Anything else good? I mean, I wanted to go. They want me to go take. I didn't want to do that. I want to do that. Go down. Give me some more blood. It's just a pain in the butt. There he goes. Nice and easy. Now where are we? We are going towards the north docks. There is a safe house up here though. And we can use that to maintain some equipment. And I'm good with that. I'm not going to worry about anything else. I'll make sure I have at least one of each of those. Let's see, and we can break these down. What about upgrades? We use this club a lot. Let's upgrade that. And we have our common stick, which doesn't do us any good. I don't know why less. Yeah, there's... Oh, I can upgrade this way. Wait, hold on. Stun. No. Do that. And like this one here, I can do more damage or add more stun. Let's do more damage. And my scalpel here. This is actually useful, but it takes a lot of parts to upgrade it. I don't use the guns at all. So that's actually a pretty good thing. I don't think there's anything else here. No, this one we can't go through. That's fine. And we don't really have enough experience to worry about leveling up.
It's locked, all right.
Okay, that's locked from the other side. So... let's see... locate... I'm not sure about that one. So that one is down there. I'm not sure exactly how to get down there. Maybe we can get down there? Let's see what this one is. That is also down there. So southwest is going to be the place that we're going to have to try to get to. But in order to get there, we're going to have to get through to the other side of the docks. And I don't have the key, so I may not be able to get there yet. Oh wait, there's a door here. Nope. Maybe we can. We'll check this gate. Now the other gate we saw we couldn't open. That one's locked as well. Maybe. See, normally you'd be able to teleport over the wall. You know, and I can teleport to a wide number of other places.
I cannot enter.
But you can't teleport across that, which is kind of weird. It's just one of those things, I guess. No, we did. Get through here somehow. Of course, I don't know where we started. We didn't have a map. So like this quarantine zone here we can't get into. Wait, might? Can you go that way? Can't quite reach that barge. Alright, so let's go ahead and take care of Tom's flicker and because I'm not sure exactly how we're supposed to get where we're supposed to go.
Good evening.
Oh!
I'm Dr. Reid. Could I come in?
Why?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Interesting.
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
That's a good enough reason to ask.
The Spanish flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this is no time to be knocking at people's doors.
Oh, never. Okay, so I would have mesmerized level 2.
I'll leave you then. Good night.
Okay, so we need to get mesmerized level 2 in order to be able to sort her out. Let's see what this guy's problem is.
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
Da-da!
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
Okay, Mr. Kingsbury. Are you alone?
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any.
Nobody has any.
My parents are dead.
So you have no home. You're sleeping.
Welcome.
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
I mean, come on. You can find a home. As many empty houses as there are, just squat somewhere.
We're all truly alone in this world. You're lucky you learnt that early.
I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul.
Oh no.
Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
That's interesting. Well, that helps with Stella. I don't think we're gonna mesmerize level 2 anytime soon.
What can you tell me
But
about this
we
region?
might.
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why do they avoid you?
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the
Oh
King.
no.
Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
That sounds like fun.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where'd he go?
Where else
Damn, I call that.
At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
What do you do around here?
Drink.
I listen to the news on the dock, sir. and I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Job?
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all.
Oh.
Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do.
Oh.
What do people say about this?
Oh.
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and
It's got a really bad memory.
They both feel they should run the docks.
Okay, so I have nothing else for here.
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring about me. That's
Yeah.
first. I feel like a real person.
You are a real person. I haven't had something to help you.
A real doctor treats everyone the same, Rufus.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Have an anemia potion? Really?
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Really?
Some call this the bad part.
That's...
I've been worse.
Him having anemia was contributing to... Okay. Hold on, let me put myself back to the bar. Let's see, where the hell's Tom? Oh, there's the turtle. I was wondering where that turtle was. Tom!
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Your warehouse was empty. It wasn't empty.
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse wasn't empty. It was inhabited with armed vigilantes.
Reid, but I thought those Prewen guards would be willing to let someone like you pass without trouble.
That was devious of you, Tom. Next time you can bloody well go yourself.
I apologise, Doctor, but it's just that I prefer to avoid the law, its enforcers, and all manner of thugs in uniform.
I can't blame him for that. But I'll give him the booze.
Here is your booze. I hope it will appease your customers. Just try not to kill anyone with this poison of yours.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less agreeable when sober.
Okay, anything else? Oh, 50? 50? That's interesting.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina
Okay, here we go.
is a girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel
Yeah,
this way?
probably.
Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Alright, anything else interesting? Yeah, let's find out what's going on here.
Tell me about your arrest for attempted murder, Tom.
I tried to kill someone. I got arrested. I paid my debt and I have nothing to hide.
So you mean your customers know about your sordid past?
Yeah, why do you think this is the last pub open? I have nothing to hide and I don't judge. That's a relief for many round here.
I almost can understand that.
Do you think prison changed you? Made you a better man?
No, I don't know about that. All I brought back is bad memories, scars, and an ugly tattoo of a blue turtle.
But do you feel cleansed of your sins?
All I know is that I'm at peace.
I
I did what I did, but I wouldn't do it again. Does that make me a better man? I don't know.
That's to a point.
You attempted murder. Give me some details.
I was given an order.
Oh.
An order to kill. I was an obedient gang member at the
Nice.
time. A proud, wet boot boy.
That's why.
Why did you join the gang?
Because I finally felt useful. Do you have any idea what it means to feel respected when the rest of the world shits on you?
That does make a lot of sense.
So you were ordered to kill someone. What happened then?
I don't know if you can possibly understand.
Oh yeah, I can.
I couldn't kill him. I just stood there pointing my gun. Someone saw me. I gave up.
Why couldn't you shoot?
My target was eating in that fancy restaurant with mirrors and music.
Oh, nice.
He was eating, drinking, laughing. He was having such a good time. I hated him for his bottomless appetite and easy life of easy pickings. And then something happened.
Oh no. You empathized? Did you realize how sad you were? Scared to kill? Hmm. Let's go this way.
You've had a sad, violent, and lonely life, with no joy to speak of. You realized that you were living with nothing but sadness.
No, not really. I had friends and happiness in my
Kind
life.
of.
It was more about just being pleased for the guy.
I guess that works.
Why not leave town and start a new life after you got out of jail?
I grew up in the East End. This is where my roots are. This is where I want to help others.
Nice.
And die, eventually.
Do you think the docks will always be a hive of scum
Oh, yeah.
and villainy?
As long as poverty and fear run the show, I don't see how it would change. Misery loves company.
And anyone that's got docks that are run by vagrants always has this issue.
Don't you feel
Even now.
threatened staying in such
It's just the way it works.
criminal neighborhood?
I've made peace with my violent past, Dr. Reid. I may not be a pacifist, but I'm not angry anymore.
That works. Still have one more over there.
Goodbye, Mr. Watson.
So he's almost done.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
That helps.
You still working?
Of course I am.
That's what I call dedication.
I work night shift.
Were you aware of Tom's past incarceration?
That's the first thing he told me when he offered me the job. He didn't want me hearing about his past from anyone else.
Did it surprise you to find out about it?
Not really. I was already aware of his reputation before I met
Oh,
him.
nice.
That's why I came to the Turtle in the first place.
Most people would have run away.
That's interesting.
Not me. I thought a man like him could give me stability, you know? At least to some degree. And I wasn't mistaken.
That's actually an interesting perspective.
Tell me, Sabrina, do you really believe Tom has renounced his life of crime?
He proves it to me every day he tells the truth. Tom Watts is a good man. One of the best.
And you don't think he might fall back into his sordid ways?
We can all do
Yeah, yeah,
things,
definitely.
Reid. And we never know what we're really capable of until it's too late.
Yeah, I should look at what we do every night. Come on, Doc.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
We have a horrible sordid past. I think... Oh, it's across the way. Okay. I think... And that gives us a little bit... I would like to try and get to that other part of the docks. We can't get that. Oh, what's this? Somebody else.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite.
Would you rather be a bad evening?
Reid,
A bloody evening?
questions.
I mean, come on.
Don't like questions or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Oh, Mr. Fishburne.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
That's probably a very descriptive.
Are you thinking about someone
No.
particular?
No? Take them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
That's interesting.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his...
Yeah, that's called being a barkeep.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. That's what I do.
Okay.
She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
Okay.
You
Weirdos.
seem upset. Is something...
Everything.
I lost the necklace I bought.
Oh.
I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Okay, so new investigation.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just wanted to smile.
Question is, where did you leave it?
No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
So where did you leave this necklace?
Do you require medical assistance?
Yeah, anything?
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor concerned with the health of his patients.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. I could use some help. On several matters, in fact.
Okay. I happen to have medicine.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reid?
Tune for cold.
I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
Anything else? Anything new? Nope, we're
Goodbye,
good.
Mr. Fishburne.
So, we did use a cold remedy. Now, this part of town... I've got 3 people mending. That should bring them close to healthy. In our reality. There's a good chance that this, when I sleep tonight, this part of town will be healthy. That would be a good thing. Is this where the... Yeah, there it is. That's fine. So what we want here is you want the workbench. Place the potions that we've made. And... Nope, nothing on there. That's what I want to do, is place the potions we made. No point in having more than one of any potion on you. Because, frankly, if you have more than one potion on you, you probably don't need it anyway. It's probably just too much. I mean, you could make a whole bunch of them. Don't know why it would, though, but you could. Alright, so this is south side of the hospital. Oh my goodness! Those are low 19s. And a 16 and a 19. Ouch! Ouch! No, Ben! There's just too many of them. No, back off. Like I said, there's just too many. No! Why did it shoot that guy? Nope, we're gonna wake up in the morgue. I was not expecting, like, 3 or 4 level 16s and a level 19. Oh my goodness. That was way more than I was expecting. I don't know if that guy survived. Because I don't know if we actually lost the guy. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, so let's see what we actually have in our bag still. Useless. Absolutely useless. Oh, here's the bridge, though. I don't know if this is gonna be worth us. I got that one dude who, if I don't save him, he's gonna be dead. So... big trick. Is we have all these guys over here. Nope, bad. It's just too many. I mean, 5-on-1 is nasty. There we go. Bloody buggers. It's tricky. It's one of those, it's a tricky thing to do. There we we go. That gets rid of him. Okay, so we're down 2. Really? That should not have gone. Yeah, these guys should not be winning. That's not useful. There we go. So now we're in decent shape. Cause he's down. Now we can heal up here and just pummel this guy to death. Dude, this level 8. There's no reason that level 8 should hit me like that. So there's no reason that level 8 should be able to do that. Just instant block everything. Not at level 8.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Yep, it's definitely Braille. Not necessarily a good thing, considering you don't know the alphabet. It's impossible to read. And yes, Braille is impossible to read if you don't know the alphabet. Now, these guys... we might do a better job. If we put... No! Back! It takes so... Back! Okay, that was just garbage. That was just garbage. Normally you can teleport through guys when you get stuck in a corner and it wouldn't let me do anything. Now I'm out of ammo. So I can get more ammo for the gun. That's not a problem. Now we can save him. We just have to go get more ammo. It's just over here. So if I go over here, I can jump upstairs and go get some new ammo. And maybe upgrade some stuff. Nope, nope. Really, I killed all those guys and I couldn't. I will take the level 3, thanks. See, that does damage. That decreases reload time. You know what? We're gonna go with the damage boost. And then we go over here and refill everything. So we should have full ammunition. Let's see, we're low on blood, that's fine. Alright. We do have full ammo.
In the meantime, the boys are waiting for our... well, for your orders.
There we go. Now, the question is, are those guys that I did knock off still there? If they are, this is gonna suck. Yeah, they're back. And they didn't drop anything, surprisingly enough. No, bad. Yeah, get off. Now I can heal and replenish. Really? Again, though. Really? Okay, that takes step 2. No. Thank you. Give me some blood. Thank you. I think it's the fire. Because they tend to be reluctant on the fire. So and that jumping attack is one of those things that it's really bad. Come on. That's... It's just really bad. Because I'm in the middle of the swing, which should have no problems hitting him. a sudden. Thank you. Give me that blood. Bastard, just get off me. Jeez. Alright, anybody else? Alright, now let's try and save this guy. I think I got one of them I shot. Nice. That extra damage did wonders. Because it took out that level 19 in what, 2 shots? That was beautiful. That was really good. Wait, he didn't have any yet. He didn't drop anything. That's bugger. Alright. How are you doing?
Are you alright, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
Not dying?
You realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Ha! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them. Are you really after these men? Why?
This guy's strong enough.
I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself. To get some answers.
Get your butt to the bar.
But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer.
Nicer? Really? This town used to be nice?
This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
This town used to be nice? Alright, well, get your butt to a safe spot. And, we'll deal with you tomorrow. Ah, bullets. No shotgun shells. Alright, so we're out of shotgun shells. But we have to still check. It doesn't look like there's anything in here. Except this guy. So let's just steal his shillings. And see if there's anything else worth stealing in this hovel. Quite a few shillings for a poor part of town. This hovel has a lot of money in it. It's an awful lot of money for a poor part of town. That's almost disturbing. I mean, seriously. Ah, the bloody letter. Here, whatever happens to me. Blah, 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 etiquette, okay.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Yeah, wherever his family is. Not sure where the Gillingham family is, but you know. it's fine. We can check it on the quest board. Locate the bombing. Retrieve the lost necklace. Gave visitors here. Here it is. So where's that on the map? It's over in that part of the docks. I don't know if I can get to that part of the docks yet. But I do know that I definitely need to get back up to the safe house. Because I don't have any shotgun ammo. If I had anything bigger than a bread box, I'm gonna need it. And actually I could use the shotgun ammo on the werewolf. And that would probably take care of that quite nicely. If I use the shotgun ammo on the werewolf. Especially if I can get it upright one more time. That'll obliterate that werewolf. Oh my goodness. Alright. Now let's see here. Well, I got a whole one out of that. That was horrible. See, because this one here, our shotgun's doing nicely. Let's see, can we upgrade our club? No, I need some handle parts. I need, what, 4 more handle parts? I might have enough money to buy those. And unfortunately, the steak doesn't upgrade. So, we can go see. We can see if we can buy that. Tortoise might be able to help us with that. So let's see here.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Goodbye, Mr. Watson.
I thought goodbye. No, it's the crackpot lady. It's Miss Cox. She's the merchant. Alright, Miss Cox.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reid. What do you want?
There we go. I want to trade.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all.
I got chillins. Okay, so weapon parts. Handle parts. I got enough. Give me those. And I need some common triggers. Now, I'm gonna need more parts when I upgrade the gun more. So, I'm gonna have to get over to the hospital in order to do that. Yeah, we were in here earlier. So let's see if we can get over to the hospital. Okay. And then, see if we can't upgrade our weapons. Now, I'd like to have more healing potions, but I can't jump straight over. Without having, the vampire blood. Okay. And now we can get this way. Go around to the hospital, and there's a few vendors there that we might be able to get some parts from. Thank you. Didn't cough anything up, though. That sucks. I was hoping he'd cough something up, because that would just be nice. Like getting every... this dude's problem? What's your problem, Mr. Cox?
Hey, Doc. You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
Of course.
Okay.
The sooner I'm able to leave this damn place, the better.
Okay.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
When I get back, I'll have a word with Tom. He's really pissed me off.
Okay. You say so, Tom. So... yeah.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Always. Let's see if we can find what we got here.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
And a shotgun is actually pretty good. Okay, so we have some blood samples. That's good. He's got some blood samples. I'd buy those from him. I need those, though. 18 each. Let me... get my gun upgraded. As well as my, he's out back. He's over here. By the makeshift morgue.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. Such a pleasure to see you.
Come on, Dr. Akash. You have anything new?
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so he sells me medical requirements. Not useful. Not useful for what I need at the moment. I don't need opium or sodium chloride or anything. What I do need is weapon parts and vampire blood. Those are like the two things that I really need right now. So, we'll have to keep an eye out for that. But, so the club, upgrading, not gonna work. The shotgun needs blue triggers. Now this is a double barrel shotgun versus a single? That, I don't know, that might do better damage. Do I have the parts to upgrade it? At least partially, anyway. It's gonna take me 6 trigger parts, though. Now, compared to Milton's, it's still way behind. But Milton's does 432. Yeah, I think it's better than the power. Even upgraded. So, we'll definitely keep it that way. Definitely want to upgrade that, but... Takes care of that. Now. So I don't think we have anything else here. Wait. Yeah. I need to go get the blood samples I can from Milton. And see if we can finagle our way around and get all of his blood samples. Got 1,000 points, so... Where's Milton at? Right. There's Milton. There he is. I walked past him. He's already having a smoke break.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save
Always.
lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Alright, so we need 2, 3, 4. Huh. I'm a penny off. I need to check that used Pinoan steak. It might be upgradable. That actually might be upgradable better than the one I've got. If it can, that would be amazing. Because there should be a steak that we can upgrade up to level 4. And that might be the one we can do that with. So let's check it. Alright, so potions first. Because this is the most important stuff. Alright, that's the most important. Now that new steak. Oh, it is. Tiny common handle. Tiny common handle. I can see if Milton's got any. Maybe we can get some from him. Because I don't think so. I think I took all his handle parts. But at least we can upgrade it. So yeah, that's the one we need to upgrade.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these
Come on.
days.
Yeah, I need 32, and I need 32 shillings for that. Alright. And actually... yeah, so multiple of this. Sell that. And let's do that same thing with this. Oh, get back here.
Good evening, Milton.
I don't want to do that.
Doctor,
I want to grab that.
trying to save lives.
I want to grab that handlebar.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these
It's not just a reliable gun, though I have one. I am using a lot of shotgun shells. Let's make sure we can do what we want. I mean, I can't upgrade the steak any higher. Unfortunately, I can only go to the 1 level. But now that we have a steak that we can upgrade, we'll be able to get a better steak. Just that scalpel, you know, you can upgrade the scalpel, but if you can't, if it's not effective, it's not effective. So upgrade that, enable that, and it's gonna take 6. It's gonna take lead sticks and a bunch of tiny handlebars. Okay. But it does more damage than my current one, so definitely upgrading that. So that only does 18. And that one does 23. So definitely need to use that. That one uses a little less stamina, but the extra damage is worth it. Alright, let's go ahead and take the risk and go ahead and level ourselves up. Because we need more stamina, definitely. And 100% damage. Increases damage inflicted by bite in combat. Could be useful. I do like this one though. 2,000? Wow, okay, that's gonna be expensive. A healing spell is currently capped. Could use this though. Let's get a few more bullets. And extra damage or extra regeneration? Let's do the regeneration. That'll help. Alright. That'll be a start anyway. Alright. A whole bunch of people changed status. So, she's fatigued. He's fatigued. We need a lot of fatigue potions. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everybody needs Red Bull in this area. Wow, they're up to healthy. Alright, so we need a lot of Red Bull. Yeah, maintaining your citizens is a big problem. Maintaining everybody is a huge issue. You'll spend a lot of time every day just doing that type of maintenance. The advantage is there is no clock. So whether you do your rounds, and you can do your rounds without having too much issues. Pippa's fine. She's healthy as a horse. Alright, let's get to Thomas. Take care of him.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reid.
Let's take care of Mr. Elwood.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really. I think I caught something in this bloody hospital. I swear I'm dead. Yeah, smiling inside, Doctor.
Yeah. Let's give you something up.
As long as you remain here, I will make sure you don't have to worry about your health.
Don't think you can do much about it.
We're good.
Damage is done.
But I'll give you what I got.
Disgust on every street corner.
Now wait a minute.
Daily routine.
I wonder what your last thought would be.
Huh. Is she good?
Good evening, Miss Howard. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant.
Yeah, we know.
I'll leave you
she's good.
of the dark to your nocturnal activities.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Let's see now. He's good. She's good. He's harsh. She's doing just dandy, isn't she? Alright. Let's go ahead and treat Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
Yeah, well, I got something for you.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often.
No.
And thanks, anyway.
And we can't trade.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody
Let's see what we have here. So, we need the tiny components. They're 35. He doesn't have a lot of parts. So, you gotta kind of be able to give and take with it. A little too close, dude. A little too close. Let's see what's about here. Yeah. Thirst needs the help.
Good evening.
Keeping everybody healthy is definitely a chore.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
I will be fine. As soon as I can get some sleep.
Ah, yes. Well.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reid. Thank you.
There we go.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Alright, he's good, he's good. Doctor's good. She's good, he's good. Let's see here. Unknown man, Lady Ashbury, she's fine. Harriet's fine. So... yeah, all of your hospital staff is, fatiguing.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reid.
Yeah, I know.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Well done, take this anyway.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reid. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Yes, well, there's reasons for that.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Yes, I don't do surgery. I have other pressing matters than to deal with your petty surgeries.
How is my son doing?
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asking me this? No, I don't feel well, actually.
Oh, God.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with
we will help you.
Taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Okay, so let's see if she's got anything.
I've read your son's medical report.
He's not dying.
It's not the flu or anything life-threatening. What has you so worried?
He was at death's door when he was brought here. I just want him to be better as soon as possible.
He's not out of the woods
yet.
Yeah,
now we're kidding.
He might need to stay here longer than expected.
Take care of him then, Dr. Reid. People here only seem to focus on contagious patients. I worry my poor Mortimer will be neglected.
Nah, he's fine. We'll help.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
I'm not sure about the blackmail. He's not great, but he is surviving. This guy needs a fatigue potion.
Good evening.
This is a
Good evening.
common thing you'll do.
Any news about my operation? Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Get some medicine.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right.
Yes, 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 yes.
I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
But take the medicine. You'll be good to go.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
There we go. Now, I think there's like one left. I think it's the guy outside. Yeah, it's the guy outside. He needs a fatigue potion. And I think that's everybody. Hey guy, how you doing? Sorry, I was sorting out people's medical issues. How are you doing tonight?
Do you need medical attention?
Well, the proximity of the dead
I'm pretty decent. Haven't made much progress tonight, but actually we did. Take that back. We've managed to,
Take too many risks with your health.
up our equipment quite a bit.
None of us are immune to this disease.
And that is a good thing.
And get ourselves in a nice, stable position, so it's been okay. I think my tongue's still out. Tongue, that back. That back. Stop glaring. This one? Yeah, there we go, put it back to normal. Alright.
Goodbye, Mr. Ch.
So our weapons are about as good as they're gonna get, I think. Except by wasting time. I think we're good to go and everything. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Really would like one more level, but we're gonna go after the werewolf. Because that was the goal for today, was to try and take out the werewolf. And now that we've upped our equipment, I believe we stand a chance. We've upped our equipment. We've upped... we've got a full stack of potions. And I think we should be okay with the werewolf. I'd be happier if I had a better club. But I'll deal with what I got. Yeah, if my club was better, I'd feel better. But we'll have to go with what we got. So are you streaming tonight, or were you just chilling around town? I don't think I've seen your posts for any streams lately. Have you been up, or have I just missed it? Ah, vacation. That would make sense. That would make sense. Take it and run. I always tell people, always remember, take your time off. I'm still getting used to having a stream deck. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with it. Because there's always options on things you can add, but I'm still not sure what to do with it. Now, our biggest problem here is we have a werewolf. Now, these guys are actually really easy to kill. I mean, they're not hard to kill. And I forget that this cave is down here, so I'm gonna go clear this cave out real quick before I go down to the werewolf, because we could use the, items. Oh! That was... Can't see suck some blood out of this guy and we'll call it there. There it goes. We take time off. So I'd be like that times. I am a big fan of people taking time off. You don't want to get burnt out. Yeah. So now we have a werewolf.
What sort of creature is this?
Bigger than a bread box. Oh no, man! Hold on. My gun's out of ammo. Yeah, the shotgun is really effective. Because this guy is not... Wait, where is he? Where is he? There it is. The blood spear is not so much effective. But I don't want to get in melee range of this guy. Until I have to. Because last time I was in melee range of this guy, when I was level 9, he just whooped my rear end. That was just that. He just cleared my... That takes care of that, and we're out of blood. Ooh! He's stunned really easy. This is gonna be an easy fight now. Easy peasy.
Here's what's left.
There we go.
Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
No, not that. Turn around. I wanted to kick that. Alright, Nurse Crane's voucher. If you're sick, you have no money, come to see us and we will help you.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Alright, so anything else in here? Apparently the werewolf we cannot loot. So nothing else down here except that. Alright, so that's fine. Yeah, that last time that one just kicked my butt hard. I mean, it was a... I went through all 8 potions with my blood spears and everything else that I had at my disposal, and it just destroyed me. It was horrible. So I had to level up a little bit. But here we are. Good to go. Back on our feet, moving forward again. Ah, so nice. Let's see, anything over here? No, just the other thing there. So moving forward on the story. Yeah, going out and doing all that leveling for the second half of last week, and then this whole stream, just doing like 2 hours, 3 hours of leveling. That thing was nothing. The big thing was getting my weapons up. Getting that shotgun up, that was the big one. Because those 7 rounds, even though I missed 1, maybe 2, still took like half his life. That was beautiful. But no, I completely understand. Like, I haven't done a YouTube video cut in a couple of weeks. Been trying to figure out what I want to do with it, since everything I've done previously just doesn't really gain traction with viewers. So, I'm trying to figure out what to do. Who am I looking for? Mr. Thatcher has a headache. Yeah, I can't do squat for his headache. I can't do anything for Mr. Thatcher. He's got a headache, and I can't do anything with it. Where is she? She is... Where? She's around here somewhere. Mr. Hampton's hanging out. There's Hippa. Investigate citizens' actions. We are a weird citizen? I'm not sure what that's referring to. It looks like it's, someone over here.
I'm all right.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
The medical report says you're not affected by the Spanish flu.
Let's see here.
What do you think of that, Mortimer?
Does it make me happy? Not in the slightest. If it was up to me, I would have left this place long ago. I know I don't belong here.
And why do you think you don't belong here?
I know the staff have more important things to do than look after me.
What's wrong with him?
Plenty of patients here who need their attention.
Sounds like he's been bitten.
I have to go now, sir.
It's kind of weird.
Don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Kind of weird.
Thanks for time with me.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Okay, so... No, the story element here is to take us to here. Now, I think we still have this one down here marked, which is fine. We're ignoring that. But this is the one we're supposed to be trying to figure out. But... Huh? Oh, that's the brow one. That's over in Whitechapel. Okay.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr.
Not
Reid.
sure what it was talking
Any news
about.
about my operation?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Reads me like a book.
There's Tippet. We got 1,000 points out of that. Yeah, we got a ton of experience out of that particular wolf. Let's see if I can remake any potions. And then we'll call it a night. And because it's getting kind of late, and we've actually done some significant work tonight. So... Thank you. Well, got a couple of potions at least. And that shotgun did a beautiful job. I'm very happy with this shotgun. Yeah, we're gonna need to get some serious parts for that. If we can get a common handle part, we can at least upgrade our clock. So, I'll do that. But no, so tomorrow we're going to continue with White Knight Chronicles, which I did some offline grinding to get us a little better off in that game. Not fantastically, but it's better. It's better than we were.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
Should make the grind a little easier.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
And I need this one. I guess I got some parts I can sell you. Springs, screws, chems. I guess I could sell a few chems. Maybe that. Because what we're going to have to do in this is we're going to have to basically go back through every zone that we can go into and wipe out everybody again. Just, you know, going through all the rooms, going through all the zones. That's what I did towards the beginning of the stream. Because it allowed us to get some materials.
It's locked. It's locked.
But aside from that, it was like
It's locked.
really nothing fantastic. So, but no, it's a definitely one thing you have to consider in this game is I don't have enough parts. Is you want to level everything up. But the good thing about it is because there's no time constraints, you can do as much as you want. The downside is every day that moves forward, you have to do what I just did. So you have to go back through and make a whole bunch of potions to cure a whole bunch of people of their different ailments. So you have to keep that kind of in balance because you could very easily run out of materials if you have to do that constantly. Speaking of which, silver mirror, fume bottle, cigarette case. Alright. I don't think that's gonna give us enough. No, I need some aluminum shards. And I just don't have them, and they're expensive. So I guess we'll just have to wait on that. I don't have the parts for this. Because again, I don't have the So, in any case, we're going to leave it there for tonight. And I'll pick this up later on. So, have a good night, and I'll see you later.